we're gonna turn it on here. There's nothing in here anymore because all the adults moved out of here. We're gonna bring in some kids to live here. Anyway. Hi, Gianna.
Hi.
Gianna's hyperactive. How old is Gianna now? How old is Gianna? She's 5. You say Lima for 5?
Yeah, Lima.
Cinco is the Spanish. I always want to say Cinco. Her face is really old now, right? Compared to she always had a baby face. She's losing she's not fat baby, no more baby fat, huh?
She's coming grade 1.
Grade 1, wow. What was the school that she was in right now? What is K2?
K2.
So they have a kindergarten 1 and a kindergarten 2.
Yeah.
And your sponsor, Pat, paid for all of her school stuff, right?
Yeah.
And the K2. Was there like a fee to get in the school? Is it a private school or semi-private?
No, not a
it's
private.
Public. But there's a fee, like a fee just for the school.
For the books.
Well, I mean a school. Is there a school fee?
Yeah.
Oh, Eileen took off. I don't have a translator now. Oh well.
300 whole year.
Okay, that's not bad. And then, well, that's pesos. And then all her books and her school uniforms.
Requirements of the school supply.
But now Gianna has been kind of a sick kid, right? Gianna's been sick a lot.
Coughing, fever.
And well, the air here is very dirty. Did you know that? And I have problems, breathing problems here too. The air here is terrible. They don't have any pollution stuff. The jeepneys drive around here and pour that gas in the air and everything. But you know what? I'll still say, are you still giving her antibiotics?
Yeah.
See, you got to slow down on that because she doesn't build a resistance. So every time she gets sick, you run and buy antibiotics.
Yeah.
That's not good.
For the antibacterial.
Have you talked to a doctor about that? I'll send you to the doctor. You need to hear it from a doctor because you won't listen to me.
Before, they have a pediatrics.
People here can get antibiotics without a prescription, unfortunately. And that's not healthy to give her antibiotics all the time. You still don't believe me.
Always.
You always go, oh, and then you go do it.
Yeah.
She needs to build a resistance.
I'm afraid of going to the admit.
No, there's no admit. You just monitor them. Do you know what monitor means? Watch her. Watch the fever. And if it doesn't, just let them be sick, believe it or not, a little bit, because then they build a resistance. Do you know what I'm saying right now? Well, you keep giving her antibiotics, and it's not really, it's not natural, you see. Antibiotics should be used, well, I'm not a doctor, but I'll say it anyway. Antibiotics should be used more for more serious things.
This is the antibiotic is antibacterial.
Yeah, but your body fights bacteria. And if you keep having the antibiotics do it, her body never learns how to fight the infection. Her body never learns how to fight the infection. You see what I'm saying? And then she ends up I know that she's sicker than most kids. I know that. Isn't that true?
Yeah.
It seems like she's always sick.
Always sickness.
Well, that's because you're giving her antibiotics all the time. Will you go to the doctor if I take you to the doctor? Our doctor will tell you the same thing, if they're honest. You know the problem with these doctors and the pharmacy? They're selling medicine.
Yeah.
I went to a doctor one time. Man, he loaded me up. That was at DSC's. Well, maybe I shouldn't say his name on a video, but he loaded me up on so many pills. It's unreal. I mean, just a big list of pills. It would take 20 minutes to sit there and eat all the pills on the list. Well, he's got a pharmacy he owns right next to the clinic. So he's making money. Anyway, that's off the topic. How are her grades?
Nice, her grades.
She's smart, right?
The teacher said, oh, Gianna, excellent.
Let's take her to a good doctor over at the good hospital. What's the name of that hospital? Changhua or Cebu Doc. Let's take her for a real appointment with a real doctor. Let's do that. There's a lot of quack doctors here they go to because they're real cheap and they get bad advice. And witch doctors. You guys take your kids to witch doctors. Are you still going to the quack witch doctor? Did you stop that? Good. Don't do that.
My sister Michelle said,
That's not going to help you.
if going to sick, going to
Michelle
the
said go to the quack? Yeah, because she's superstitious. I know.
if sick na siya, she said, going to the quack with Gianna.
No.
No?
So are you going to go with me? I'm going to take you to a real doctor
Yeah.
with her. And you give the doctor her history, the whole history. Do you know what history means? Historia? Give the doctor, and then let the doctor advise you. A real doctor.
I'm going to immunization.
Chinese doctor.
Babe, before I'm going to the immunization in the health center, near in the alumnus, he said the social worker, oh, Gianna, the age of 5, she's underweight.
She looks a little underweight right now, but that's kind of healthy though to not be fat.
2 kilograms.
Okay. So she's going on to first grade. Does Gianna read the Bible? Gianna's smart. I know that. Does she read the Bible?
She did not know how to read, but she going how to pray.
She prays.
Yeah,
Do you read the Bible with her some? Not much.
not much.
Read the Bible with her some. I know she comes to church though.
Dahil tawag ka daddy.
She seems hyperactive.
Tawag ka?
I notice that she's always bouncing around out here at the prayer meetings and stuff. Does she eat a lot of junk food?
No.
Ah,
And soft drinks.
we're gonna get on you, Mom. We're gonna get on you.
Candy.
Because I'm a bad example because I'm fat, but I'm trying now. Again.
She said, kanang, she's a handwriting nice, the
Good.
handwriting of Gianna, and coloring.
Does she hold you hostage? Are you a hostage? Jana's in control?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not. Jana's the boss, right? You got to be the boss, Adele, and slow down on her. And she doesn't eat any vegetables, right?
She
See,
doesn't like a vegetable.
the reason I know that is all you guys are the same. You don't take control. You mothers don't take control of the husband too.
Yeah.
You guys, why do you guys put up with so much junk from these husbands? Why do you do that? You don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
But you got angry at Don Don. That's your husband, right? But you guys aren't married, but you're going to get married, right? That's your intention to get married, right?
So,
This year, I think.
tawag ka, oh, ari, dili
But
ba?
you got mad at Don Don, right?
Oh,
Yeah, she's all over the place.
he's afraid
Gianna
that
is.
I'm going to yelling of Dundun.
And he went to work. He's riding one of these tricycads we got. I got him a tricycad, and
Last night, he got 150.
well that beats a zero, and that's wonderful. So he keeps working. How long has he been working now? 2 months.
3 months.
Seems like he likes to work now, right?
Yeah.
But before he never worked. I know he didn't work 5 years, so I don't know how long. So you think he's changing a little bit?
Kung ba, paminaw kay na iya ba na ipasin sa imong kuan.
Can she say hi, Pat? Can she say hi, Pat?
Anak ko na hi, Pat. Kusga, ano ba?
Can you say hi, Pat?
Taro nga.
Did you know that Pat loves you?
Hi, Pat.
Did you know that Pat loves you?
Si Pat ko na
Yeah, Gugma. Ah, she's shy.
Tara, tara, nasa.
I'll show her a picture of Pat on Facebook, okay? Pat's a really nice lady.
Uy, patanawin ko na kanina.
I think Pat helps kids in Africa. I'm pretty sure she does. I'm thinking that her daughter works over there in Africa. I'm thinking that. I remember seeing that.
Dito, diri ba, paminaw, balis.
So what would have happened if Pat had not been your sponsor? I think you're in big trouble, right? Because we helped you in the hospital one time.
Yeah.
See, Pat sent money, and I had saved. She sends money. She sends more money than just a sponsorship sometimes, and I just kind of saved that for you guys in case you know. So really, she's the one that helped you with your hospital. That you were going to die.
Yeah.
The doctor said you're going to die
Because the stone.
if you don't get the liver right.
It's not surgery.
So if you didn't get the operation, you're going to die. So you owe, it's God working through Pat. We're thankful to God.
Yeah. First God.
But, I don't think there's anything wrong with giving praise to people too. I mean, there's a healthy praise. It's okay to say, thanks to Pat.
Yeah.
Truthfully, I mean, because she took the action. That's why she's gotten through school.
Yeah.
Because you guys had no money.
No money for going to
No money. Zero. That's
and her it public no free in the school.
and they don't understand that in the USA. They have troubles there. I'm not saying they don't, but they don't really. Most people don't really appreciate that. I mean, even when you guys work, they don't pay you anything. It's very small pay. A job here pays about 200 or 300 pesos a day, right?
Yeah.
That's not very much. It's like $10.
My brother-in-law
Less than 10. Less than 10. It's $6.
300 a day.
That's $7 a day. But the prices here aren't that much cheaper than the USA. Not really. That's another lie, myth. I don't know if you don't know what myth means. So I say lie, so you understand.
Filipino, they like going to OFW.
Huh?
The Filipino going to the States working.
Well, yeah, they're all trying to get out of here.
Because high salary.
If they can, if they got a brain.
Because here, a little salary, like 200 a day,
Right.
300 a day.
And that's why these girls get online and they tell these guys that they love them and stuff. You know that?
Tanaw ba?
Because they're trying to get married and get out of here.
Tanaw eh.
You didn't do that though. You got with a Filipino broke guy. Well, that's okay.
That's why I'm thankful of God first, because my kids, they have a sponsor like
Right,
that and
right.
Simap.
Well, and then you helped me around here.
Big helping.
You work.
And you big helping of me.
Well, you work. Well, I mean, that's mostly Pat's money that I mean giving you, really, truthfully. I mean, it's her money, so that's what I do. And then, you know, I'd like to get more moms on interviews, but they don't speak English, and that's kind of been why I need to really get some interviews done, really, of all the moms. What else is it? Okay, I guess that's about it. I mean, let's follow up with her. Let's take her, remind me, and because you know my memory's bad, and let's take her to a real doctor. Really, I want to.
Gianna, di like kuan. If going to sleep, it's hard going to kuan her back, cause no pum.
Well, I'll buy you a phone. I'll get you a phone. I didn't know you didn't have a phone.
Cause before,
I just bought Yasha one. Oh, you're gonna get a phone out of this interview, huh?
no, we think.
You didn't tell me you needed a phone.
Cause before, the Binuwak is giving a foam.
Right.
Being sister.
Well, there's a foam over at Shopwise. It's nice and thick, and I'll buy it.
For Gianna only.
I'll buy it. I'll show it to
okay,
you.
I'm going to...
Wait till we get our money in about a week, and I'll do it then. I'll get you a phone. I didn't know you didn't have a phone. You want a phone, Gianna? Keep Dad off the phone. Dad doesn't deserve a phone. Okay. And then you're wanting to better yourself and maybe get into dressmaking, you're telling me? Is that right? You think you'd enjoy that?
High speed.
Well, Heaven's Family is loaning us money on business loans. That's what this Tricycad thing is. And when Jeff comes, I'm going to get all of you that have something you want to do that, you know, and we'll talk to them. You'll need a sewing machine, right?
Yeah, if I'm going to make a kuan, I'm going to make a curtain,
Right.
rugs, and pillow,
Well,
cover of the pillows.
if you practice and get good at that, there's a lot of business around school time, because all the high school kids have their stuff tailor made because to fit.
Yeah.
Because you know, they call it off the rack, store bought. It doesn't fit, and the girls are real conscious about their style. You know what I mean?
The tailor.
So it's a big thing there. Well, I guess that's about it, Eileen. I don't know. Her English has gotten a lot better. She seems like she knows what I'm saying a lot. And there's Gianna.
Okay na, hi.
We're gonna get them a foam. I didn't know they didn't have a foam. And then I want to get Gianna to a real doctor, because this one here is an antibiotic addict.
Yeah. Always fever and coughing.
Well, we're gonna go. Let's go to a real doctor.
That's why Ninita said that her grandmother. They said, oh, going to buy an antibiotic for the bacteria, kills the bacteria.
Right.
For the fever, it's gone, and the coughing and colds.
And you're a Christian now, right? You're a Christian. Are you a Christian?
Yeah, I'm not going to the Catholic.
Well, you don't have to say that part, because we won't talk about that. But the point is, you used to be a Catholic. You know, I really don't care what anybody is, Catholic or anything else. Truthfully, the main thing is that main thing is believe in God, and if you read the Bible, you'll gain.
Gibigyan mo kung kita ka. Tanaw niya. Tanaw ba?
And then
Hi.
Jesus will come and live in your heart, believe it or not, if you ask Him. Have you asked Jesus to live in your heart?
Yeah, every night.
Do you think Jesus is living in your heart now? Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Not all the time.
Yeah. And Gianna said,
Did you tell Gianna about Jesus?
yeah.
Okay.
And Gianna said, if before going to lay down, he said last night, oh God, can I ask favor? My father is going to have a job, give a nice job for him.
Right.
And Gianna said, Ma, they have a Jesus, real Jesus? And kuya, they have.
Ito sa diyan po niya tiba si ko ano yang sunod na.
And Dave, and she going to pray her sponsor, Pat.
She prays for Pat.
Yeah, she said, Lord, kana ako lang binisayon niya, you're going to translate. She said, Dave,
She's gonna talk Bisaya.
salamat Pat, you're going to help me sponsor, and you're the one to sponsor me, buy vitamins,
Well,
my need shoes.
Well, that's the other thing. She gets
clothes.
vitamins all
And she
the time
said,
too.
She thankful of God because Pat came in her life
That's
to
nice.
sponsor, to helping. She always pray and she said, Lord, give Pat for the healthy, always.
Keep Pat healthy
Yeah.
to keep that money
And she
coming
said-
in. Well, you're smart, Gianna.
Ano pa siya day nga, mantag dili na makuan si Pat, ma, masakit. Nya dili siya mapulan og tabang ina sa dibdib.
Said no kanang sicknesses ko na ba. And then no tired to support.
Don't get tired of supporting.
Yeah.
She said not going to Kapoy to help.
I've been a little bad about sending pictures like I used to because it's just so a big job, you know.
And her,
But
Deb and Gianna and her going to ambition. They like going to becoming older. They like going to like a cashier in the Shopwise.
well, let's get a bigger. Hey, let's get a bigger goal than that. That's just the first. That's just the first step. That she can do work as a cashier while she's in college.
Yeah.
Tell her that.
She said, Ma, I'm going to like a cashier this
Well,
in the Shopwise in the sales.
That's a
lady."
start. But
Go-
tell her, Jana, you can be the manager of the store. You see what I'm saying? You can be the manager. You guys got to set your sights high. Set them high. She could be a congresswoman.
Sir,
She's
I'm
smart.
going to compare.
Tell her that.
My son and my daughter, Bibong is a genius than Gianna.
Oh,
Cause Gianna, Gianna, you read that one.
well,
You always repeat. And then Bibong, one only, she know.
I know Bebung's bright.
You know.
You know Bibong.
Okay. Well, I guess that's all we're going to talk about. I'll send this to Pat. And we're very thankful to Pat for all her help. Long time. She's been helping a long time. Long time. She's helped you a lot.
I'm very
Without
thankful of
Pat,
God.
without Pat,
She helping us with my daughter and